Good afternoon, Shirley. How are you? Am I audible to you, Shirley?
Oh, sorry. That is me for the microphone. So, okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
No, it's okay, Mike.
Yeah,
It's
tell
okay,
me.
Shirley. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How are you? How's it going?
Yeah, pretty well. Thank God as well. We are here in Santa Cruz in some sort of stagnation, right? Estamos como en
Yeah.
paro, but nonetheless, we'll still have to work here. But I'm happy. I'm happy to do that because I enjoy having these classes with you. All right, wonderful, Shirley. So, last weekend had been National Day, and because I don't want to miss that, our today's icebreaker is going to be some sort of quiz about general knowledge with regard to Bolivia. Okay, so you're going to help me to respond. Obviously, all these questions are going to be in English, but as I say, the topic is going to be how much do we know about our country? All right, so please help me, and this is going to be today's icebreaker. So let's go. Let's start this quiz. Okay, we're going to start this. Okay, here we have. All right, the first one. So it says, how many cities are there in Bolivia? 91, 9, 90, or 19? I think that by cities, they mean departments here, by the way.
Yeah. This is confused for the city. This is in every department I different city. So, see, that's the same department on city. That's we have a night city.
Okay, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, cities. I guess they didn't find any other better translation. That's the reason why they decided to put city, but that's okay. So it says,
Yeah.
where is Bolivia? In Central America, South Africa, North America, or South America? Where is it?
Could you repeat the question?
Where? Oh, wait. You're not seeing my screen?
No, I don't see.
Okay, that's the reason why.
Yeah. Okay, then.
Just let me get, yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
Trying to stop this. Okay. Okay, now, right? Let's go.
Yeah, now that's okay.
So the question, where is Bolivia? Central America, South Africa, North America, or South America?
So America, the option
Okay.
for.
All right, wonderful. There we are. Weird. Okay. Let's continue. Number 3. One of the typical food from Cochabamba is, and here we have this picture. So what is the name of this dish?
Silpancho.
Right, wonderful.
Oh.
Yeah, why not? This is yes. Apparently we had a double score reward here. Wonderful. So in La Paz City, there is a famous lake named, and there you have the options. What is the correct one?
Titicaca.
Right?
Yep.
There we are. Have you been there?
Yeah, the last year.
Oh, wonderful. So Cochabamba is the heart of
Bolivia.
Okay, there we are. Yeah, this is a pretty easy one. You get 6 class average points. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, number 6. What is the capital of Bolivia? Okay, look at this.
Sucre.
Okay.
Capital Bolivia is Sucre.
Okay. Territorial capital. Wonderful. In Santa Cruz de la Sierra, there is a touristic place named.
For the picture, this is
Yes.
Fuerte.
Yes.
El Fuerte.
Okay. All right, there we have.
Okay.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. I've been there. This tree is native from Santa Cruz de la Sierra. What is its name? This one here. Can you see it,
Yeah.
right?
The name is Choborochi.
Okay. There you have. I like this chest. It's very well done. I think it covers a lot of details from Santa Cruz. So what color is the Bolivian flag? And there you have the colors, right? It's super easy,
Red, yellow, green.
right? There we are, number 3. Okay, last question, number 10. These parrots, okay, look at the parrots living. I think this is the most difficult one. These parrots living,
In the Santa Cruz.
okay. All right, wonderful. They do. All right, you got a perfect score. Wonderful. Okay, and that. Okay, so there you have. You're the winner, first place. Okay, wonderful. It was cool. I like the fact that they mention a lot of things from Santa Cruz, right? Because sometimes I've heard some people from our city complaining that when other people make quizzes or tests about Bolivia, they just mention like the culture from La Paz, from Cochabamba, but for some reason they decide to obviate our culture, like the culture from the east, del Oriente. They decide to obviate it. I don't know why, but in this case they didn't. They actually mentioned a lot of questions about that, right?
Yeah. Santa Cruz.
Yes, I like that. Okay, so let's go. Let's begin. Okay, so by the way, last week we ended a new unit, and now we're beginning a new unit, which is the unit number 3, right? You get a pretty well score. I think I can show you. Yes, I think I can. So here, for example, here you have your grade book. Though I'm gonna show you the general one. Not this one. Here. So actually you improved your score, so congratulations on that. You can see here that yes, the last score you had was 82, your final score I mean, and now your final score is 86, so you have definitely advanced, right? Congratulations on that. So here you have your scores. Yes, as you can see, as I always say, it's like everything it's already automatized, so como todo está automatizado, just you delivering the exams, making your homework, doing your homework, excuse me. And I think by that you are doing pretty well. So here you have your scores. I think the only one that was a little bit lame was this one, but the rest are wonderful. 99, 97, 95, 85, very good. 91, 93, 86. The only one was this one. I think that somehow harmed you a little bit, but well, something that happens sometimes. Okay, wonderful. So there you have. And now we're beginning a new unit, as I was mentioning, and the name of this unit is, let me show you, Module C. This is the new unit, and the name of this unit, it's well, it has a lot of names actually, right? Know-how for Nick, In the News, The Truth Revealed, This Challenge. Okay, so we have a lot of units here with new information and topics. Okay, so let's begin, right? Begin. Or you had any question? Any commentary?
I have a question. The this unit, that is the last for the intermediate English. Yes. So
yes,
yeah.
Yeah, continue.
Okay. And I finished the unit 6, so that's a new book, a new material.
Yes, I mean, it's going to be new material, but the work is still going to be done in the platform. But yes, certainly you're going to have new material. You're going to have to join a new course. Tendrás que unirte a un nuevo curso con nuevo material, sí, pero todo va a ser de nuevo dentro de la plataforma. Right now we are here. If you look at the picture, we are here on Monday 8th. Yes, August 8th. We are here in August 8th. And until Wednesday 17th, we are going to be working on the unit A9, okay, which is, as you were mentioning, like part of the, well, it's the last part of the intermediate level. And after that, you're going to move on to the advanced level, which is going to be A10 until A11. And then, it's going to be advanced 2, which is going to be A13 and A14. Okay? But yeah, certainly this is the final unit of the intermediate level. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, wonderful. So as you can see, as I say, from now on, we're going to work, we're going to continue for now. Por ahora vamos a continuar con la unidad C, que es la unidad 3. But then, when we finish, or once we finish the unit C, you're going to be joining a new course, in the sense that you're going to get into a new course, and of course with new material, but that is still going to be in the platform. Cuando acabemos la unidad C, vas a unirte a un nuevo curso con nuevo material, pero de nuevo va a ser en la plataforma, just as it has been until this point, como ha sido hasta ahora. Nothing is going to change in that sense. Okay?
Okay, perfect.
All right, wonderful. So let's go. So for today's class, we're going to start, as I was saying, with the grammar, because as I have always thought, the most important thing of this class is to learn grammar, because vocabulary is something that you can learn through your homework, right? El vocabulario se aprende mediante la tarea, pero la gramática es lo que requiere instrucción, me parece. Así que,
yeah.
Let's get into grammar. Okay, let's go. Aquí. And we actually learn vocabulary, right? We learn a lot of vocabulary together as well, because we always have this document. Igual aprendemos mucho vocabulario porque tenemos estos documentos en los cuales vamos anotando las palabras que no entendemos o que se pueden mejorar. So, for today's document, first word, it's going to be this one. Let me increase this. So number 1, it's going to be south. South means sur. Sur. And the pronunciation is south. Like this. South.
South.
Yes, exactly. South. There you have. So just for curiosity, maybe, if you want to say north, you say this, like this. North.
North.
Norte. The pronunciation would be north. I'm sorry. North, like this. North. And if you want to say, for example, oriente u occidente, which is super important as well, you say, for example, east, and you say west. For example, when you say east, you mean oriente, right? For example, you and I, we are from Santa Cruz. And talking about the Bolivian territorial context, we are from the east. En el contexto territorial boliviano, nosotros somos del oriente, right? We are from the east, just in the Bolivian context. But for example, if we talked about the global context, we are from the west, right? South America, North America, Central America, we are from the west of the world, right? Somos del occidente del mundo, ¿no? Porque cuando uno mira el globo terráqueo, el oriente viene a ser, ¿qué cosa? Africa, Asia, Europe, right? And the west is America, North America, Central America, South America. But for our context, for Bolivian context, we are from the east, and the pronunciation is like this, east. East, like this. Yeah, east, that's it. And here you have the west, which is, as I was saying, occidente. Occidente. And, for example, west. Here the pronunciation is exactly the same. It's west. No more than that. And in this case, west comes to be occidente. Okay, entonces occidente se dice west. For example, in our context, in the Bolivian context, people who are from La Paz, for example, people who are from some parts of Oruro, people who are from some parts of Sucre, you know, they would be part of the West, right? Ellos serían del occidente, people from that side of the country. But people who are from Beni, from Pando, from Santa Cruz, we are from the East, somos del Oriente, all right? That's it.
Okay.
So, first questions, or excuse me, first words, vocabulary words. Here we have, okay, so let's continue. So for today's class, we have some grammar lessons. So let's begin by this. The past continuous with when. So we use the past continuous with when to talk about an activity that was already in progress when something else happened. Notice that we use the simple past after when. Receptionist, oh, let me give you an example, okay? So let's read this example. Receptionist says, I was getting ready to leave when you arrived. This means that the receptionist started getting ready before the visitor arrived. So then, we use the past continuous with when to talk about an activity that was already in progress when something else happened. Utilizamos el pasado continuo con when para hablar de una situación que ya estaba sucediendo cuando algo más pasó. En ambos momentos o en ambas instancias estamos hablando de pasado. Entonces voy a escribir aquí past continuous with when. Past continuous with when. Show you this. So here, past continuous with when. So, continuous. Okay. So we use, come on. Here and so we use past continuous with when to talk about something that happened. Okay, no, that was happening because it's continuous, right? That was happening in the past when something else occurred. Entonces, utilizamos el pasado continuo con when, es decir, cuando, para hablar acerca de algo que estaba pasando en el pasado cuando algo más ocurrió. Muy sencillo, right? So let me give you an example. Digamos, si yo digo, I was playing soccer when my mother arrived. Estaba jugando fútbol. Estaba jugando fútbol cuando mi madre llegó. En este caso, cuando yo digo estaba jugando fútbol, estoy hablando de algo en pasado continuo, ¿verdad? Que yo estaba haciendo algo en un momento determinado, no especifico por cuánto tiempo, no especifico cuándo fue, sino digo, estaba jugando, simplemente, ¿no? Describo el pasado continuamente, estaba jugando fútbol cuando mi madre llegó, when my mother arrived. Entonces, este when, if you notice it, ¿para qué sirve este when? This when would be something like a connector showing me and showing you that something else occurred. Es como un conector este when, mostrándonos de que cuando yo estaba jugando fútbol, algo más ocurrió. ¿Qué fue ese algo más que ocurrió? That my mother arrived. Mi madre llegó. Maybe she had been with her friends. Quizá ella había estado con sus amigas antes. Or maybe she had gone to shop. Quizá había ido a comprar cosas. But the point is that at this point, when I was playing soccer, she arrived. Something else occurred. Okay? That is the idea. Now, could you give me an example of this type of expressions?
Okay. Maybe. They were.
Okay, give me a second. 1, 2. Yeah, it's too powerful for me. Okay, wonderful. So you were saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Could you repeat?
They were
Okay.
dancing
Mhm. They were dancing.
when their boss arrived.
When something, what?
When their, como su de ellos, their
Okay, there. Yes, there.
boss arrived.
Right. Yeah, it's fine. So in this case, it's they were dancing, right? In the past, when something else occurred. What was that? Your boss arrived. Other example for could be, I don't know. She was um she was brushing her hair when the bell sounded. Se estaba cepillando el pelo cuando el timbre sonó, when the bell sounded, right? So in this case, what am I doing? I am pronouncing or I am stating a situation in the past, and through this when, por medio de este conector when, informo de que algo más pasó, de que el timbre sonó, the bell sounded, all right? Any question about this?
No, that's clear.
Okay, wonderful. So let's continue. See what else we have. Okay. Okay, so there is something else here. The time clause, that is to say the part of the sentence with when, can come at the beginning or end of the sentence. When the time clause comes at the beginning of the sentence, we need a comma after the time clause. When I was getting ready to leave, you arrived. When the time clause comes at the end of the sentence, there is no comma. I was getting ready to leave when you arrived. Okay, entonces, hay una cosa más acá, que es que este when, okay, que estamos usando acá, if you notice, in all these examples, in all these illustrations that we have written until this point, en todas estas ilustraciones que hemos escrito hasta ahora, el when está al final de la oración en pasado continuo, right? They were dancing when, en este caso está al final, right? Está después del pasado continuo. Aquí también. I was playing soccer, ahí acaba la oración continua y después viene el when. Pero también hay otro caso. Okay, we're going to write here first case. Let me with red. So this would be the first case. And here we have second case. Y un caso más acá. Entonces, el segundo caso, ¿qué sería? Ok, aquí quiero escribir. Segundo caso sería with the connector when after the past continuous sentence. And in this second case, it's with the connector when before the past continuous. There you have. So, number one. Entonces, como estaba diciendo aquí, Shirley, hay dos casos para usar este past continuous with when. El primer caso es cuando el conector when, ¿no? Que como ya lo he explicado, es como un conector realmente porque nos conecta en el sentido de que nos ilustra de que algo pasó, mejor dicho, de que algo estaba pasando, ¿no? Continuamente, cuando algo más sucedió, right? Es un conector en ese sentido. Y en este primer caso, when siempre viene después de la oración de pasado continuo. Como he mostrado, I was playing soccer, esa es la oración de pasado continuo, y luego después viene ¿qué cosa? When. Aquí también, she was brushing her hair, ella estaba cepillándose el cabello, esta sería la oración de pasado continuo, y aquí viene el when, después de la oración. Ahora vamos a ver que se puede hacer lo mismo, but using the when connector before the past continuous sentence. Se puede usar antes de la oración de pasado continuo. Por ejemplo, if I say, when I was, we're going to use the same example for you to notice this. When I was playing soccer, Mom arrived. Cuando estaba jugando fútbol, mamá llegó. Mom arrived. Ahora, hay una cosa extra acá. For this case, we need to use a comma after the past continuous sentence. Para este caso, cuando el when viene antes de la oración del pasado continuo, que en este caso sería I was playing soccer, tenemos que usar una coma después de esta oración para continuar in order to write the next sentence. Entonces, por ejemplo, aquí, when I was playing soccer, ¿no? Termino la oración de pasado continuo, pongo una coma y para añadir la oración que expresa lo que pasó después, es decir, esa otra cosa que ocurrió al mismo tiempo, tengo que agregar coma, que por ejemplo acá no se usa, en este primer caso, no se utiliza, solamente acá. Otro ejemplo. If I say, when they were getting dressed, I decided to join. Cuando ellos estaban vistiendo, yo decidí unirme. When está al principio, ¿verdad? Que es lo primero de este segundo caso. When they were getting dressed, que vendría a ser la segunda oración, ¿verdad? Es decir, la oración del pasado continuo. Una vez termina esta oración del pasado continuo, para continuar con ese hecho que vino también al mismo tiempo, es decir, que ocurrió en ese mismo momento, tengo que escribir ¿qué cosa? Coma. When they were getting dressed, comma, I decided to join. Because if I don't use comma here, it wouldn't be grammatically correct to continue with the sentence, okay? When you're going to use this case, okay, just in case, both cases are valid. Los dos casos son válidos. You can use them interchangeably. Los puedes usar intercambiadamente. Da igual. You just need to know that if you're going to write something, si vas a escribir algo, whenever you're using this case, when at the beginning, and then the past continuous sentence, you need to include the comma before you continue to add the other events that occur at the same time. Entonces, como estoy diciendo, al escribir siempre hay que añadir esta coma antes de continuar con ese hecho extra que sucedió o ocurrió en el mismo momento. ¿Ok? Eso es lo que hay que hacer. ¿Está claro?
Yeah.
All right. Could you give me an example then, please, of this?
Okay, I'm fine. When I was sleeping, my brother turned off TV. Turn the past. My brother
Yes. Mm-hmm.
turn on.
Okay.
Turn on TV. The TV.
All right. So when I was sleeping, my brother turned on the TV. Yes, very good. When I was sleeping, my brother turned on the TV. So in this case, you're describing, right? When you were sleeping, that is a past event, que es un evento pasado, cuando estabas durmiendo, something else occurred, that your brother turned on the TV. So before you use or before you write down this sentence, you are including what? The comma, okay? The comma is essential if we're going to write down this following this case. Si vas a escribir esto, esencial la coma, okay? Because if you don't include it, as I was saying, it's going to be grammatically incorrect, okay? Si no se incluye la coma, va a ser gramáticamente incorrecto, all right? So there we have the two cases. Any question about any of the cases, about any of this topic or structure?
See, if I say when my brother turning on the TV, comma, I was sleeping, that is grammatically incorrect. Grammatically incorrect.
No, it's not. For example, if you say when my brother turn on the lights, you say, right? Or turn off.
Turn on.
Okay, turn on the lights. I was sleeping. No, definitely no. It's correct, because if you notice it, what is good about this type of grammatical structure, lo que es bonito acerca de esta estructura gramatical, es que nos permite hablar de los hechos pasados sin importar cuál vino primero, porque aquí no es como que uno vino primero u otro vino después, sino que los dos pasaron casi al mismo momento. Es decir, cuando yo estaba haciendo algo, esto pasó. No se menciona el orden, entonces se puede cambiar. Because I think that what you're doing here is to change the order, right? When I was sleeping, my brother turned on the TV. Right, that is true, that is correct. Or you can say, when my brother turned on the lights, I was sleeping. It's correct, it's the same, because you are using, again, a past continuous with when. Es decir, estás usando pasado continuo con when. Y cuando utilizamos this type of grammatical expression, this type of grammar expression is it's not concerned about what happened first, or if they can be, I don't know, if they are contradicting each other. It doesn't care, okay? Entonces se puede usar sin problema.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right, wonderful. So here we have 4 examples, and for this one we have 3. Wonderful, it's okay. So let's continue. Let's move on. Turn on the lights. How do you pronounce this, by the way?
Turning.
Okay. Let's clarify it. So when we say turned, it's like this. Que esto es prendió, ¿no? En pasado. Prendió. It's turned. Like this, turned. Because when you say turn, cuando alguien dice turn, right? Que usualmente turn vendría a ser turno, right? Your turn. Pero en este caso usamos turn para prender, ¿no? O apagar. Turn off or turn off, ¿no? Turn on, turn off. Entonces, en este caso de turn on or turn off, si queremos hablar en pasado, lo único que le agregamos es un sonidito de t al final. Turned. Yeah, turned. Exactly. So, it's almost unnoticeable. Es casi imperceptible. It's almost unperceivable. Casi no se nota, pero está ahí. Lo que no es correcto sería decir turn it, porque ahí sí que se lo está forzando al verbo. Incluso, usualmente, I have noticed that when you are talking with Americans, for example, and you say, I turn on the lights, even without pronouncing the D, it's like they presuppose it. Incluso si uno habla con americanos a veces, y habla en pasado y dice, I turned on the lights yesterday, y como que uno se olvida de pronunciar la T, y solamente dice, I turned on the lights yesterday. Prendí las luces ayer, y uno se olvida de pronunciar esta D chiquitinga, turned. They don't even notice it. It's like they presuppose that you are talking about past events, and they kind of imagine it, maybe. Ellos como que la imaginan. Pero ya si uno lo fuerza y dice, I turned the lights yesterday, ahí así que ellos les va a sonar raro, porque ahí es como que ellos ya saben que algo anda mal. Pero incluso si uno ni lo dice a veces, y solamente dice, I turned the lights yesterday, or I turned the TV yesterday. sin pronunciar ese tss, como que ni lo notan. Entonces, pero igual, obviamente, if we want to be grammatically correct, si queremos ser gramaticalmente correctos, we pronounce it turned, right? I turned on the TV yesterday, turned.
Sure.
Ahí es, yeah. Es casi imperceptible, pero ahí está, ¿ok?
Okay.
Wonderful. Let's continue. So we have another topic here. Models of permission. This is a very interesting topic, actually. So let's get into it. Models of permission. So we use models of permission, may, could, and can, plus the subject and the base form of the verb to ask permission. Okay? Vamos a ver acerca de pedir permiso. Something that is very important, for example, if you want to be polite, right? Si uno quiere ser respetuoso, educado, it's very important to know how to ask for permission, right? I think that obviously society, it's maintained by agreement, right? I think that, as I told you, I like to read books about sociology, philosophy, and politics. And something very important when you're talking about society, and especially for how to construct, how to build societies, is that societies, especially when it comes about forming nations, forming countries, forming states, agreement, permission, that is to say, to be agreeing on things, estar de acuerdo en las cosas, it's super important. So how can you know if somebody agrees with you in doing something or in letting something to happen? ¿Cómo puedes saber que si alguien está de acuerdo contigo en hacer algo o en que algo suceda? Well, by asking permission, right? ¿Puedo ir a tu casa? Can I go to your home? Right? Or may I be your classmate for today group's work? ¿Podría ser tu compañero para la clase de hoy? Those type of expressions are the permission ones y son muy importantes para saber si alguien está de acuerdo con nosotros para hacer algo, right? So, how do we use these models of permission? Easy. We use may, could, and can plus a subject, very important, and the base form of the verb to ask for permission. Let's look at these illustrations. Nick, for example, he says, may I speak to someone at Kicks? By the way, Kicks here is como un local. It's like a, I don't know, like a shop. Kicks vendría a ser como un local, no sé, de comida o una cervecería, un bar, no sé. Pero Kicks no es patada, no se refiere a kicks de patada, ¿no? Porque, por ejemplo, kick or kicks significa patada, literalmente, ¿no? Kicks. For example, kickboxing, ¿no? Boxeo, patada, kickboxing. Pero kicks acá no significa patada, sino es como un restaurante. Yo creo, ¿no? Porque claro, sería raro que le diga, ¿puedo hablarle a alguien en patadas? O sea, no suena bien, ¿no? Entonces, claramente aquí kicks, por el contexto, hay que interpretarlo como un local, no sé, que se llame kicks, all right? So, Nick says, may I speak to someone at Kicks? Could I speak to someone at Kicks? Can I speak to someone at Kicks? May is more formal than could and can. Can is the less formal. Ok, entonces, volvamos. El documento acá. And this new topic, models of permission. Models of permission. Here we have models of permission. So models of permission, how do we use this? We use, okay. We use models of permission to ascertain, do you know what this word means, Shirley? You know what this word means? Ascertain?
No. I don't
Okay.
know. Acertado. I don't know.
Yes, okay, no, it's not, but let me show you. Ascertain. Esta palabra, lo curioso es que I know how to write it down in English, but I'm not sure how to write it down in Spanish, in the sense that no sé si es cerciorarse con C o con S. You know, this happens to me many times since I learned how to speak English or how to write down English as well, that I forgot how to write down English words in Spanish. I forgot how to spell them in many cases. It's a very weird phenomenon, but it doesn't matter. So the point is, ascertain significa cerciorarse. Está escrito acá, ascertain, ¿Cómo se pronuncia? Ascertain. Ascertain, así. Ascertain. Yes, exactly. Cerciorarse. Entonces, se la usa de muchas maneras esta palabra, ¿verdad? Y por ejemplo, por si acaso es una palabra avanzada, ¿no? No es muy común para los americanos. Entonces, if you use this word when writing down your essays in the TOEFL exam, specifically for the writing section, this is going to be something acing your score. Va a ser algo que aumente tu puntaje porque esta palabra de aquí, ascertain, no es común para los americanos, aunque en nuestro contexto hispanoamericano, cerciorarse es más o menos común. Tampoco es como que todas las personas lo usen, pero cerciorarse para americanos, it's like advanced word, something that not many people use. ¿Ok? Entonces, palabra para acordarse es ascertain, cerciorarse. So, we use models of permission to ascertain if somebody, okay, if some people, let's say, if some people agree with us on any specific matter, and we have permission, tenemos permiso to act. Entonces, utilizamos los modales de permiso para cerciorarnos si las personas o si alguna persona está de acuerdo con nosotros en algún asunto específico y tenemos permiso para actuar. Para esto se utilizan los modales de permiso. So, we have the following models of permission. Tenemos los siguientes modales de permiso. Right here. Wonderful. ¿Cuáles son esos modales? Son tres, ya los vimos. May, could, and can. Yes, exactly. Ahora, por propósitos o por el bien de nuestra clase, we're going to define all of them simplemente como pudiese, ¿ok? Para propósitos, for the sake of our class, for the sake of your learning, para el bien de tu aprendizaje, todos ellos se van a significar pudiese, ¿ok? No vamos a hacer una distinción en may, could or can. Si los vamos a usar los tres como modales de permiso, todos van a ser pudiese, ¿ok? Entonces, what is the structure to use these models of permission? So the structure is the following. We use model plus yeah, no, noun, yes, noun or subject, very good. Verb, and some sort of, let's say, topic or complement. Ok, esta es la estructura. Entonces, vayamos a unos ejemplos. Model. Voy a clarificar algo acá. May, okay, may is the most polite and professional manner to ask for permission. Esta es la forma más educada. May, okay? The other two are a bit informal, son un poquito informales. No estoy diciendo que sean completamente informales, como para decir, no las usemos de plano, ¿no? Porque vamos a ofender, pero may is like, you know, the one that people who are trying to cause a good impression on somebody for a job, for a friendship, for showing respect. Let's say you're talking to elder, excuse me, yes, an elder. Yeah, you're talking to an elder. Digamos que le hablas a un anciano. Then you will use this one, may, right? Que es un modal de permiso educado, profesional. ¿Ok? Entonces, ahora sí vamos con los ejemplos. May I use your bathroom? ¿Podría utilizar tu baño? No, en este caso, ¿qué dijimos que lo íbamos a? Pudiese, ¿no? Todos los tres, si son modales de permiso, son, ¿qué cosa? ¿Pudiese utilizar tu baño? May I use your bathroom? pudiese utilizar tu baño, okay? Other example, okay, in this case with could, but remind that could, may, and can, for our purposes, okay, for our learning purposes, all of them mean pudiese. May, could, and can, los tres significan pudiese, no hay diferencia. Could she be your partner? ¿Pudiera ella ser, no, pudiese ella ser tu pareja, no en un sentido romántico, sino laboral? ¿Pudiese ella ser tu pareja? Can they be your guests? Pudiesen ellos ser tus invitados, complejo acostumbrarse, pero ¿cómo está ahí? ¿Pudiesen ellos ser tus invitados? Can they be your guests? Ok, entonces, ¿estamos siguiendo la estructura? Sí. Moral, ok. Noun, en este caso es I, aquí hemos usado she, aquí hemos usado they. Verb, en este caso es use, en este caso son verbos to be. Am, topic or complement. Your bathroom. Can she be your partner? Can they be your guests? Vamos con más. May I offer you I don't know, a cup of tea? ¿Pudiese ofrecerte una taza de té? May I offer you a cup of tea? May I offer you a cup of tea? Número 5. May I dance with your sister? ¿Pudiese bailar con tu hermana? And now, please, could you give me illustrations, Shirley?
Okay. Can I take or can I drink a glass of water?
Right. Yes, it's good. Another one.
I have a question. In this model of permission, only you use in question, you don't use in sentence. That's right?
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, because when we are talking about permission, it's something that we are not sure about, right? Cuando hablamos de permiso, es algo que no estamos seguros, ¿verdad? Porque estamos preguntando justamente por eso, ¿no? Because we are not sure if somebody agrees, right? So, yes, we just use these models in sentences that are questions. But of course, if we are going to respond, we are going to respond in sentences, right? We're not going to respond in questions, but we're going to get into that. Is that clear?
Yeah, that's clear now. Okay.
All right, wonderful. Any other question?
Okay, no, that is a clarity for that, but in everyday modal, everything modal, we don't use the to for in the verb.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not using any auxiliary preposition like to, for example, here. No estamos usando ninguna preposición auxiliar como to, sino que los verbos son limpios. Just as you said, they are just the verbs, okay? Clean verbs. For example, here, may I use, no estamos diciendo may I to use, ¿no? No son, claramente son verbos claros, es decir, sin ninguna herramienta adicional. Could she be your partner? Can they be? May I offer? May I dance? Can I drink? ¿No? Todos son sin ningún tipo de preposición auxiliar.
Okay, perfect.
All right, wonderful. So now the problem here is how do we respond to this permissions? Okay, there are a lot of manners to do this, so let's get into some of them. Hay muchas maneras de responder. So let's try to learn some or a couple of them. So we usually answer about permission with words like, yeah, sure, certainly, of course, or go ahead. For example, Nick says, could I ask you a question? The receptionist responds, sure. We can use may or can in short answers about permission, but we never use could, okay? Could I look at the directory? Receptionist response, yes, of course you can. We do not say yes, you could. Okay, entonces. How to respond? How to respond modals of permission. ¿Cómo se responde a los modales de permiso? Muy sencillo. Let me show you here. We can respond with singular words such as we have here, for example, yep, sure, certainly, no problem. Una que me gusta mucho, for sure, de seguro. Absolutely. Of course. It could be yeah, I mean, those are the simple ones because the other ones are a little bit more complex. Entonces, podemos responder con palabras singulares, como por ejemplo, yep, sure, certainly, no problem, for sure. For sure significa por supuesto, ¿no? For sure, por supuesto. Absolutely, absolutamente. Of course, por supuesto, ¿no? Of course. Entonces, esas serían las respuestas sencillas. Por supuesto, son respuestas positivas, ¿no? How to respond models of permissions positively. Porque obviamente esto no se responde cuando uno no está de acuerdo, ¿no? Aquí estamos hablando de responder a modales de permiso positively, positivamente. Entonces, este es el primer caso. This would be the first case. And the second case sería con we can respond with elaborate sentences, con sentencias más elaboradas. Por ejemplo, yes, you can. Okay, pero voy a escribir acá.
Okay.
We just can use may and can for these sentences. We are prohibited, estamos prohibidos, we are prohibited to use could. Could no se usa, pero sí may or can. Entonces, for example, yes, you can. ¿Qué otra más? Of course. You may. Of course, you may. Una última. Absolutely. Absolutely, you may. Como puedes ver aquí, Shirley, estas son ya sentencias, son oraciones un poquito más elaboradas, ¿no? Porque usamos en este caso una combinación, en realidad. Estamos utilizando palabras singulares, como en el primer caso, como yes, como of course y como absolutamente, pero las combinamos ¿con qué? Las combinamos con una sentencia cortísima. You can. You may. You may. Todas estas para responder positivamente, por supuesto, ¿no? Aquí no estamos hablando de negativos todavía, no estamos ni siquiera tocándole ese tema. Entonces, hay dos formas. Which is the most common one? Which is the most traditional one to respond to this permission models? In my experience, people do use them interchangeably. La gente los usa de forma intercambiada, es decir, a veces utilizan así las sencillas o a veces utilizan estas más cortas que tampoco es la gran diferencia, ¿no? It's not that much different. But I mean, if you want to avoid, for example, sounding super, super fancy or sounding too formal, because for some people, it's sometimes strange or unusual when people speak so much politely, I think. Es como que a algunos, no sé, les parece raro que uno hable tan formal, ¿no? Aunque a mucha gente le gusta también. For example, I don't know, I know somebody that he always speaks very much politely and with education, professionally, my university, and people regard him as somebody who is very much, you know, intelligent, respectful. Eso está muy bien. Mucha gente le encanta cuando uno habla de manera elaborada, ¿no? Profesional, educada. Para otra gente puede ser raro. In this case, it's your choice. You can use like the singular expressions. Yeah, sure, certainly, no problem, for sure, absolutely, of course. Or you can just combine those singular words with a super short sentence like you may, you can, or you can. Nunca con could. Because if you remind, the three permission models we have are may, could, and can. For this second case, we can use may and can, but could is prohibited. Could no se usa. Okay,
Aunque
se
la
usa.
pregunta hubiera sido con could, tú no puedes
Sí,
responder con
exactamente.
could. Okay.
Exactamente. You cannot use could. Why? I think the reason is because could, as I was saying, it's too informal, and also because could continues to offer some sort of meaning of doubt, en el sentido de que muchas veces el could para los americanos tiene ese espacio de hacerte dudar. Podría ser, ¿no? O sea, como, o sea, quizá. Aunque, como he dicho, para propósitos de nuestro aprendizaje, los tres para nosotros significan pudiese, ¿ok? Pero, como menciono, Americans are going to understand this one always as representing something not that sure, ¿ok? They are not going to be sure if you say could. Los americanos siempre entienden esto como todavía dejando lugar a duda. Pero cuando nosotros queremos pedir permiso, queremos una respuesta concreta, right? We want something concrete. We want permission or we want some sort of negation, right? Yes or no.
Yeah.
We are not always, or we are not expecting for somebody that says maybe. Because if we are asking permission and the other person says, I don't know, well, maybe, it's like uncomfortable, right? We want clear responses. Yeah, you can, or no, please no. And you give some reason, right? But cuando usamos could, no hay esa situación porque es como que confuso, no se sabe. Okay, that's the reason.
Perfecto.
Wonderful. Entonces, primer caso, segundo caso. Bien sencillo, okay? So here we're going to stop, okay? We're going to continue next class with the how to respond to models of permissions negatively. That is to say, for negation, say no, I'm sorry, but no. And you're going to notice that those are a little bit more interesting. At least I think they are helpful because they also require you to develop some sort of vocabulary for argumentation. Siempre que uno niega permisos, me parece que tu vocabulario para argumentar aumenta porque usualmente hay que dar una explicación cuando alguien dice no, ¿verdad? A una petición. Entonces, eso nos ayuda a argumentar, a decir por esta razón, por esto, por esto, por esto. Entonces, we're going to talk about that later, okay? And tomorrow. So, I'm going to save this document for you. Any question? You can tell me while I'm doing this. Any question?
No, that's fine.
Okay. August 8th. August 8th. Okay. Entonces, Microsoft Word. Reaction. Okay. Downloads. Perfecto. Aquí está. All right, there you have. remind to save these documents. I think they're very important in order to remind everything we're learning, right? Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing the screen and I'm going to take your assistance, okay? And of course, you're gonna help me with our tradition, okay? Wonderful. So let's go. Okay, I'm gonna see your name here. Shirley. Okay, there you have. Okay, ¿todo está listo? Está, ya estuvo. All right, wonderful. So thank you very much, Shirley. I hope you are having a wonderful stagnation. Espero que le estés pasando bien en el paro. Quiet, calm at home. And I see you tomorrow, okay? If you have any question, any doubt, don't hesitate to send me a WhatsApp message and I am going to respond as fast as I am available, okay? So thank you very much and have a wonderful night.
Thank you. See you.
All right, see you later. Bye-bye.